Ah! That's what you get for creeping up on me. Oh, an orb. See, and that I need. That is my offhand item. So, okay, yes, I know. Get rid of that. Pick that up. What do I get? 2 to 3 damage and life regeneration. Not bad. Pick that back up. We'll just go ahead and zoom in. As you can see, kind of just a glass orb there. Kind of subtle. Not bad. Not bad at all. The skeletons certainly like coming out of the ground here, don't they?
My bags are full.
We'll just start deciding to throw away stuff. Alright, stuff I obviously don't need that are grays. Look at that, sell value of 1. Do I really want that? No. Cloth pants, same as the one I'm wearing. Let's look for grays. Sell value of 1, yes, you know. This is what they meant when they really want grays to be actually useless. You know, I could have saved myself a lot of hassle by just not picking up any grays ever, but you know, of course in Diablo 2 I got used to picking up wear that grays just because they gave me a lot of gold. Of course, gold in Diablo 2 really wasn't that important. You had so much gold, it weighed you down and ended up taking up your inventory. But I still gambled because I didn't deal in Stones of Jordan. Hell, I never found 1 Stone of Jordan, let alone bargaining with 15. Oh, what do you know? I apparently picked the right place to go. Moving on. I got lucky on my first try.
For a chancellor, the crown must be here.
I love the random system. You never know when you will actually get lucky your first attempt, or if you have to go through every single tomb in the desert area of Diablo 2. Why can't I remember what that is? Hello, Mengelmaw. Let's slow you down a bit with my snare. Give you the old orb treatment. Now, technically, ow, I could just pass him. I have seen a video where that was possible. I could just move on, but really, I don't see why. I'd rather kill him. Didn't drop anything, but higher difficulty levels, he probably will. And that's the thing about the new difficulty levels they're including, such as Inferno. They're trying to make it so you don't have to farm bosses anymore, like Mephisto.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it, and I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
Golden magic find is up, nice. But they really want you to be able to go anywhere you want, play any section of a dungeon that you want in order to get your items. Which I honestly, I like that, because in Diablo 2, even though bosses were the best way to go, I got tired of doing them. I ended up just randomly going into other places just for the fun of it. Some nice large chunk kills there. There we go. Fortunately, I wasn't killing fast enough, so I got the number of monster killed thing before I was done actually killing them all. But I enjoyed exploring, you know, going back to old areas, Act 1, 2, whatever. Some of the areas I just liked either the aesthetic feel or... There we go.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Ah. Well, you're not going to have much of a say in it, sir. Oh, hello.
Need more arcane power.
I was afraid that was going to be out of range. Nice.
My bags are full.
Glass star. Is that the offhand? Nice. Regenerates life. Let's put that on. There you go, get rid of that. Glass star. No, apparently that's a monk item. Let's go get the crown.
Which increases.
Hey, hey, the town portal is back! And I got Disintegrate. That is what I've been looking forward to. Alright, so, those who don't know, town portal was originally removed because they didn't want you to just get out of combat very easily. It's one of the problems with the original town portal. You could just put one down. You know, if you were fighting Diablo with multiple people, you just each of you would put down a portal and you'd use the other person's portal to avoid there you go. You know, that way you could avoid your portal going away if you use someone else's. I'll just go ahead and use this, show it off there. And there is ye old town portal. Buy 14 slots for 2,500. Well, it benefits all my characters. Let's do it. Shared stash, finally a reality. I'm so glad. I cannot tell you how glad I am that you can finally share items amongst your characters. Just go ahead and grab those two. You'll also notice that items are only 2 items big now. You don't have to turn things around left, right, and play Tetris with your inventory anymore. So all it does is regenerate life. I think I'd rather sell it. Anyway, they didn't want you escaping battle too easily. They thought it would trivialize encounters, and it's true, it did.
Business is atrocious. It must be the end times if people won't even drown their sorrows in drink.
I'm just gonna go ahead and sell everything. Not bad. So they introduced this Stone of Recall, give it a 10-second cast time, so it essentially was a Hearthstone. And then they decided to go ahead and rename it Town Portal again, once they solved the issues with the original Town Portal. And they decided to put it down here. Now, of course, with that, they also got rid of 2 items that, if you've been following the beta, I'll just bring this up here. When they added this here, you'll notice there's no slots for the Nephilim Cube or the Cauldron of Jordan. These were items that allowed you to disenchant items for raw materials and to sell them on the field, so you never actually had to go back to town. But I honestly think that that was probably not the best call, because then you had no reason to go back to town. You know, now you can actually go back here, talk to people, get the lore, you know, learn about what's going on. As you can see here, there's things I haven't talked to these guys yet, and I can, just like Diablo 2, actually learn a little something here. But they also got rid of the enchanter too in this, which is interesting. You know, you could enchant your weapons, but to be honest, I'm not sure a lot of the enchants were too unique. They just felt it caused more problems. Maybe they'll add it later.
Truth be told, I didn't think you'd make it back alive. Ah, it needs repair. Should be no problem.
Truth is, they said they probably
It's
will
good to work
revisit the
again.
Mystic.
There. New as the day it was placed upon the Black King's head. I need something more than making spades to occupy my mind. I want my life to mean something.
Then help me. I will use your handiwork for great things. I'm afraid I have bad news. Your apprentice has died.
Fool boy. Hope for the worst and you will not be disappointed. Thank you for the news.
And now I have my blacksmith. So why did I go through this whole spiel? Well, part of the thing is that the Nephilim Cube allows you to break down these items into their base materials, and there were a lot of common scraps because of all the whites and grays. And this was also another decision to make whites and grays far less valuable by Blizzard. They decided to make all the low-level items craftable by gold. I haven't done this just yet. Here we go. Now this says subtle essences. Now they did say they made them by gold, but apparently, well, I can just train him. No materials. Yeah, see, you used to need like raw scraps and things like that to get the training up. Now the salvaging is done by the blacksmith himself. It's not done by the Nephilim Cube. So you'd have to bring your items back to town now, which makes the town portal far more useful and valuable. So you come back, bring him your magic items. I am fairly certain he cannot disenchant the whites and grays anymore because they removed the common scraps. So here, even though I can't make anything because I don't have any magic items to disenchant for getting subtle essences, what I can do is still train him. I've got the gold. The beautiful thing about your artisans, of course, looks like it doesn't matter where you click, you'll get to that menu. Alright. Is that they are across all your characters, and some people were noticing some of that back in the beginning, wondering why is my blacksmith here? I haven't done the quest for him yet. Well, you unlock him. Unlike multiple characters in WoW, where if you do a new profession, you would have to relearn every profession. So if I made a new tune, I already had one with max enchanting, I would have to re-level enchanting. In this, not anymore. You level it once, you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and train him. One level. And as you can see, new items have been added. Still can't make them yet. I'm going to have to go get more magical items and bring them back. It's kind of nice. You can see here the random system is still there, even though you can craft. Far different from Warcraft, where your crafting item is known when you make it. But here you can see there's a range. And of course the level requirement, the item could be higher or lower than that requirement.
I have the crown. How do I reach the Skeleton King?
At last. With it, you can unlock the sealed door in the room where you rescued me and enter the royal crypts. When you find the Skeleton King, place the crown atop his head and destroy him.
The Skeleton King dies today. I must find the fallen star.
Of course, much of the stuff I've said here, a lot of you know if you've been tracking the beta. Of course, I don't, exactly know my audience yet. I haven't really gotten too many comments on a lot of my videos, but I want to at least provide some information for newbies and returning champions alike, as it were. I want to try my new Disintegrate spell. Now, it only says 135 weapon damage, which makes it less than the others, but let's see, what do I get rid of? Let's trade out Arcane Orb. It may say it does less, but if I remember right, this item does damage over time, which is what I'm most interested in.
Still waiting.
Just not getting any luck with killing people with chandeliers. See, look at that sell value of 1. Don't even want it anymore. Good job, Blizzard. That was your goal, and you have succeeded. Ow. Hell, that was a nifty little pose I got frozen into. There it is. Damage over time. Oh man, it really drains your arcane power though, that's for sure. You know what? Tabard! Just because I can. I'm really hoping that they make some of these a little easier to find. Like that, I just hit keys to find that I could put that down. I had seen that you could do it, but forgot about it, and then all of a sudden I hit my G key, and down comes this tabard, and I'm like, oh, I forgot about that. It's mainly for multiplayer play. It doesn't really do anything for you. It's just, you know, you design your own tabard, you want to show it off. Mine, of course, doesn't have much on it, because I didn't have many achievements. Just kind of made a little basic one. Oh, not bad. Disintegrate, not too bad. Doesn't hit hard like Arcane Orb did. But it does do damage over time. I just like being able to sweep with it. That's nice. Look how quickly their life bars went down. Rather nice, actually. I would put Arcane Orb as my primary, but, you know, and if I run out of mana, having a signature spell is actually better than having my wand. Although at this level, they're not too great. I mean, 110% off of an item that does 10 damage is 1 extra damage. Yeehaw. I think I can destroy these. Let's find out. Yes, I can. I have so many health potions. 2 arcane per crit. Not bad. More protection. I'm glad I didn't get too close to him too early. That is nice. I just like that spell aesthetically. And the concept of it is just fun. Twirl around. Oh! I didn't mean to break that. That amuses me. Can I break it again?
I don't have enough arcane power.
It's not. Hello.
You dare attack me? Need more arcane power.